starting from, I think they have started skeletally. It's converting all these mass transit buses and I think the transporters. They are converting their engine to CNG at zero kobo. I was reliably informed. They've started this skeletally, and it's going to be very massive next year. So when I was actually in an outfit, a company, and I asked the director, I said, please, okay, it's commendable, but will it drop transportation? The man said, considerably. He said, because anyone that is in that organization for that conversion, you understand, of course, you are in agreement with us that if we do this for you, you're not buying fuel, you are buying CNG, which is far, as in almost 10 times less. You understand? So why will you be plying the routes at at a high cost? So as in, I'm talking about transport fare here. So yes, it's a welcome development. I'm even happy that the government wants to be the one to bear the broad price for the conversion for the commuters, because when that is out of the way, I mean, people can, at least it will make life easier, because if transportation comes down, the cost of food is going to come down. You understand? But my fear now is that we are still left with our petrol, diesel engines. What's going to happen to us?
Well, you go convert. You go and convert. That is it. Well, I want to say that for me, just like you said, I'm also very happy. You said you weren't disappointed that there is a fall in demand for petrol. For me, it's not just that I wasn't disappointed. I'm happy that demand has fallen drastically, and I'm still praying that it falls even further. But I am tempted to ask myself that, is it that some people are dropping their vehicles to each commercial transportation, or is it that some people are trying to, rather than run your generator to power your electricity in the house, you prefer to stay in the dark? It will be day again the next morning. We should check it. Is it that the economic power or the purchasing power of the people is badly affected, or what could have been responsible? But then the issue of CNG has answered that question a lot, that some vehicles are being powered by gas now. Well, I want to say that let us embrace modernity. I pray that we have the money, the resources to convert our vehicles. But for now, I want to run my vehicle on petrol for now. Let me enjoy what I have for now until I have enough savings to do conversion. Well, it is on this note that we are going to draw the curtain on analysis, and then we move to the segment that will be handled by Mrs. Olufumilade. Mrs. Olufumilade, responsibility.
Good afternoon, my listeners. Thank you, sir, for the opportunity. Yes, today we'll be looking at responsibility. That word is very vague, but the layman will say responsibility is to be a responsible person. But then let's look at it theoretically. Responsibility has to do with the ability, to take up tax, to be obligated to in doing things, and also to perform duties. Let's start from the home, let's start as an individual. A responsible person is accountable, has integrity, is matured. You understand? Is reliable, is dependable. Let's start from the home now. Let's start from the society. We live in a community. Do you leave everything to your landlord association to do? You understand? You can be responsible by paying your security levies. You understand? The community dues that makes the community to be progressive. That's a way of being responsible. Not everybody has the time to join in communal activities, even going for landlord's meeting. But paying your dues shows you are accountable That is, you take on to ownership of things. You understand? That is a good way. You understand? Okay, let's look at in a home. Your children, okay, husband and wife. A husband is responsible when he pays his rent. He gives his wife allowance. You understand? He pays his children's school fees. And the wife too is responsible by supporting. You understand? That is responsibility. You understand? Then let's look at our children. We need to train our children to be responsible. I go to some homes. You see a boy of 5, 6, he finish eating on the dining table and he leaves his plate there. For who?
Wow.
Even if you have a maid, you teach that boy responsibility. Pick up your plate and drop it in the zinc. If there's any leftover crumbs, you pack it somewhere and drop it. You're training a child to be responsible. That's why some men, when they get married, they stress their wives up. They will tell you, I don't know how to do anything. A man, I can't wash plates. I can't do this. I can only wash car. I saw a man that said, I can only wash car. The wife is lamenting that he's so useless in the house. I said, that's too heavy. He said, that's the truth. You know, there was a fault in parenting because he wasn't taught to be responsible. I've gone to some homes. I saw a man, of blessed memories now. He was baking. I said, wow, that mom has taught that boy well. Though the mom said I didn't have a girl, so he showed more interest. So I trained him to be a girl because he does all the chores, goes to market, can cook, can fry, can do so many things. So then of course, employee, employer. You understand? As an employer, you have the responsibility of making sure that your staff, your employee is well taken care of because you have an agreement. You know, the employment letter states some terms. You need to meet up with that. Then as an employee, you have to do your job well. You have to deliver to earn your wages, your income, or your salary. So responsibility is vice versa. First, personal responsibility, communal responsibility, and even organizational responsibility. So today I'm leaving us with this. Then again, finally, please, as parents, let's train our kids. Our children will eventually leave us for higher institution. If you don't train them to, another way of responsibility is giving our children a sense of duty. When I was young, my husband calls me, he says I'm rugged, but is how I was raised. My dad made sure that we never wake up in the morning and don't have anything to do. We had chores. There was a time I was doing the room, then it became the kitchen. Then at a time I had to even run 2 or 3. Then my father sent me all the way to the north. I used to fly down to north, my secondary school. My father saw that thing in me that, okay, she can thrive. You understand? And that is it. So today, I have a home, a family. My husband sees because my husband travels a lot and the house is running. That's, he commends me a lot, but I give the credit to my dad because he really, the way he molded us up as kids. You can't wake in my house. If you don't work, you cannot eat. You leave plates in the kitchen. For who? My mom would just say, you're not going to eat. So everybody hits the kitchen. They wash the plates. We sweep them up because we want to eat. But today, because, they say, Ayo Emmanuel-Ojo, the children are so, the way they are raising kids, they are spoiling kids. They say they are raising kids. They call them privileged children. Please, even if you are privileged, remember that your child will not always be in that house. It's going to go to the world. And if you have not trained that child well, it's going to be a nuisance to himself and to the community. So today I'm leaving us with responsibility. Let's be dependable. Let's be reliable. Let's be accountable. Let people be able to commit things in our hands because we have given them that, yes, they have won our vote of confidence. So I'm leaving us with this. Be responsible to yourself, be responsible to those that look up to you, and be responsible to your community. Good afternoon, my listeners.
Well, I benefited a lot from that. Well, let the governed be responsible. Let those governing be responsible. Maybe governing in the home, in the community, at the governmental level, in school, and everywhere you find yourself. Try and ensure that you are responsible. It is then that you could be called a decent human being. Well, Mrs. Dolatmo Olufemilade, I want to say big thank you to you for bearing the hike with me.
Thank you for having me, sir.
Week in, week out. God bless you. I won't say goodbye until I've expressed my appreciation to my producer, Toluwaleke Ali, for being there always, for guiding me and giving advice. Well, dear listener, I want to also say a big thank you to the engineers in the house. The lady with magic finger, I want to say a big thank you to you. Well, until next week when we meet, I say just be courageous. Face each day with courage, and you are going to have it good at the end of the day. Until next week, Monday, when we meet, I remain your dear friend on radio, Akinwale Abuluwade. Have a productive rest of the day. Cheers.
Cause I'll be a superstar. Did you see me in the magazines? Tell me, what did you think of me? I'm a celebrity. Don't you know, yeah, I break all the rules, but I figure that's what stars are supposed to do. Just cause we're super cool. Don't you know, whatever time of day, be sure to find me in my designer shades. That's how I operate. Don't you know, if I had to do this all again, I wouldn't change anything. The ladies love me and the fans adore me. My super story is one with lots of money. When I become rich and famous, oh, this faces will know who I am, cause I'll be a superstar. Flashing lights and cover pages. Oh, this faces will know who I am, cause I'll be a superstar. No more lining up outside the club, straight to the door. Of course they remember me.